You know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong?
Drift King.
Should Bow Wow return to the Fast and Furious franchise? Today on Screen Rant, let's break down why that may or may not work. The Fast and Furious franchise has been a roller coaster of narrative. What started out as the simple story of a bunch of car mechanics boosting DVD players has become a James Bond-style globe-trotting action-adventure series. Even Fast 5, which seemed pretty wild at the time, pales in comparison to the antics of F9, which took Tej and Roman to the International Space Station. So, to take a character from Part 3 who was basically just a classmate of Sean's and make him a hacker or master thief seems a bit ridiculous.
In case you forgot, I'm the one that figured out how to let us build rocket engines and get paid. This whole thing was my idea.
Of course, the rapper, real name Shad Moss, has appeared previously outside of Tokyo Drift. In F9, in fact, he's integral to Tej and Roman going to space. In the film, Lucas Black, Bow Wow, and Jason Tobin reprise their roles of Sean Boswell, Twinkie, and Earl. They live in Cologne and have used a Pontiac Fiero to create a super-powered rocket car. It's already an outrageous idea that these street racers from Tokyo are suddenly building high-tech supercars in Germany. But then, that is essentially what the whole series has been like. Scrappy criminals becoming superheroes. It isn't too outlandish to imagine Sean and company going through similar, perhaps smaller adventures, similar to Dom and his main crew. Bow Wow is essentially the Tej of the group. Back in Too Fast, Too Furious, Tej was managing street races and selling auto parts in Miami, and in F9, outer space. Is it so outlandish for Bow Wow to join the crew for the 11th entry?
So what's our next adventure after this?
Tokyo. We always talk about Tokyo.
Then there's the ridiculousness of it all, which we think proves Bow Wow should return for Fast and Furious 11. With Han returning in F9 and staying on for Fast 10, why not bring in another Tokyo Drift alum, along with Sean and Earl? After all, a post on Instagram from Vin Diesel suggests Devon Aoki will be returning to the role of Suki, which she previously played back in Too Fast, Too Furious. All that is without considering the wild choice in Fast X to bring back Gal Gadot. Famously, her character Giselle was the love interest for Han, and her death was what sent him to Tokyo. That death had her essentially falling from a speeding plane onto the runway beneath, something witnessed in full by Han. This is a franchise where almost anything is possible, and with Twinkie being a fan favorite character, it seems obvious to have him return for a more substantial role. What do you think? Should Bow Wow return? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Screen Rant for all your movie news.